guys, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. It's the 16th of July today, 2023 for you time travellers. We're in the middle greenhouse because it's too noisy outside and I can hear music outside coming from, I think it's from Bowlers in Salford Keys over that way. And you know what YouTube are like with music, so that's why we're in here, so you can't hear it. We've been on the car boots this morning, bought a few coins. I've got a time at the end of the video, I'll throw them in for you to see. Got a couple of cracking bargains, but this week we've spent a lot of time over at Salford Royal. I'm on a trial. It's like I have to have these injections, and it takes me all my time over there, and I'm over here when I can. But yeah, this week we've got a few things done. I've got a load of brassicas planted. I've got a load of strawberries planted. We tidied up my tomatoes in here, and I planted some mini pop sweetcorn. Planted them on. And but before I did all that, a mate of mine come over, and he said, "Mark, me greenhouse door keeps opening at the bottom." He said the clips and whatever it is broken. It just keeps coming off. So do you think you can come and have a look at it for us? I went, really could do without that. But I said, I went over, I looked at it, I says, right, I says, I can't do it now because, you know, it was getting late. I said, when I've got time, I'll come over and I'll see what I can do for you. Anyway, I'll come back over, and I was looking for something in one of my boxes of bits. I needed a weird screw that I needed. I found the screw, but while I was in there, this tiny spanner dropped out on the floor. And well, what I'm going to show you now is my fix for this greenhouse with my mate's Paul's. So let me take you over there, we'll show you the situation and I'll show you the fix. Right, today, believe it or not, I'm going to use that as a guide for this door in this greenhouse. One of the lads come over to me, Paul, who's today, he says my door keeps coming off its hinge, and what it is, it's the bottom down there. So I'm going to stick that in, and it's going to these are going to run along the track. It's going to stop the door from blowing out. So that's what I'm doing today. Well guys, I've just popped over onto Paul's plot. He's not here, but this door was coming off its rails, and see what I've done here. I've got this little spanner, and I've put the end of it into the track, and I screwed it here. But I really need to get another screw in here. The trouble is, the screw I can't get out of the bloody bottom. Otherwise I would have put that in as well, but it's solid and it's not going nowhere. So yeah, it's just a quick fix. Anyway, it works, that's all that matters. And it's not going nowhere. What you gotta do? All those bloody things falling to bits anyway. But yeah, I've fixed it for him, and just so he knows I have fixed it, I put the watering can inside the greenhouse, and he'll figure it. He'll put two and two together and realise that I've done it, because it's been a few days since I said I was going to do it for him. But yeah, it's fixed. Moving on. So if it works, go with it. He's really happy about it. The door now stays shut, it doesn't blow up, the bottom doesn't flutter in the wind. He's happy, I'm happy, he's happy, and it was a quick fix. It did take no time at all to actually do. In a couple of holes, I actually put the other screw back in. I went back over, found a better screwdriver, and put the other screw in. It was all done. But yeah, that was one job out of the way. The next job was doing the brassicas at the back of the plot, putting them in. I had some help from Buttercup. I'm going to run this clip now. I'm going to show you what we was doing down there. So with that, let's take down at the back of the plot and show you what we're doing. Well guys, today we're going to be putting these marathon calabrese in, and these castor Savoy cabbage, and we got these Redef on Rodines. These are like a red cabbage. So there's about, well actually there's 9 of them, there's 8 of these, 8 of each of these. So we're going to be putting 2 rows, 6 rows in, for like space them out of the probably about 18 inches apart in the row, and then about 12 inches apart the other way. Hopefully they'll all hold each other up, a bit like what them Sweetcorn are doing now, and what the cabbage are doing in the far bed. So I'm going to show you me put 1 or 2 of these in, and then we'll get on with the rest of it. We've actually got some lime down there as well. We got me board and me trowel, so it's all systems go. So I'll show you where we're going to put them. You
Right
knock
now.
them calibres over and you're in trouble, little bugger. We're just taking the nets off these here so we can get into them. Oh, come on, Buttercup. She's killing me. Oi. Come here. Come here. Bad pussycat. Bad pussycat. She's killing me, guys. I've only just started and she's there. Get your backside off there. Well guys, as you can see, we're going to do 2 rows with 4 plants in. These are the Savoy cabbage. Just making sure it's lined. Well guys, very complicated today. Buttercup's killing me. I think I just might have enough room to get the bigger Calibris just behind these Savoy. However, Buttercup needs to shift. Don't dare! Buttercup, no! What are you doing? No, you shouldn't be there. Oh, she's driving me nuts. Right, anyway, let's get down here for a closer look, and I'll show you me putting one or two of these cabbages in, and then we'll come back when it's all done. Hopefully Buttercup's long since gone, but she's stopping me from putting these red cabbage in at the moment, and where she is right where I need to be. Unbelievable she is. Right, anyway, let's get down here and show you me putting these smaller cabbages in. We've got 2 rows of these Savoy. I better put this here so I know what they are. These are Castra, by the way. So, got a bag of lime just here next to these, and all I've got to do, bit of lime. Right, anyway, I'm going to get on with the rest of them, and I'll be back when I've done. But yeah, these are more Savoy cabbage. The Calibris are next to go in anyway. So we've got the Casablanca in, and the Calibris, and we've also got the Savoy cabbage. Now we've got this red cabbage to go in. While it's been in the greenhouse, they've had the leaves nibbled on it. However, they should recover some of them. and hopefully they will, and we'll have a nice harvest. But what I'm going to do now is finish these ones off here. I get some plant collars, get them on, and then hopefully get the net over as soon as. Fortunately for me, it's cold today, and it's overcast, so the butterflies are not about, which is great news. That's the only saving grace here at the moment, is no butterflies. Right, anyway, I'm going to crack on with these, and I'll show you when we've got them all put in. Last one. Good root system on these, by the way. Take that board out. Right, I'm just going to go and get my plant collars, so I'll be right back. Plant collars, shiny side up, dull side down. And now I do them. Before you split them like that, you need to do this, what I'm doing now. I'm bending these little pointy bits back so you got a square like that, and then you do that, and then you put them on top of the around the brassica, and only then. So like I say, what you're doing, you're bending the tabs back, they will go, that's the dull side, so that sits on the ground and the shiny side sits up. And then what you do, split them and then go around the plant itself. I'll show you me doing that in a second. It's quite easy, but first things first, let's get a few of these done. Well, I think this is it. I might be one or two short, I'm not too sure, I've lost count. My mate John come over a minute ago asking me about some beans, and I've lost count, so let's count them again. 2, 5, that's 8, 4, 4. Yeah, I think I've got what I need here. £2.40, and you get 30 collars, but there's about 60 in here, 70, so I've got quite a lot. Right, anyway, and the plant collars are straightforward. It's dead simple to put on. As you can see, I've done a few here. Let's do a couple more here. All you do, open them up like that, slide them round, and there you go. Do one more, split them open like that. That stopped the slugs from getting them. Right, anyway, I've got another 4, 8, 12, I've got another 20 to do. Oh the joy. So I'm going to crack on with that, and then we'll put the cover back on them to protect them from the butterflies. Well, this is what you call perfect timing, guys. It's just starting to rain, so I'm going to get the nets on it, and then that's it. This is done. I don't need to water them because it's raining, so there we go. But we've got 8 calibres, 8 red cabbage, and 8 Savoy cabbage. Them Savoy cabbage down there are almost ready as well. So yeah, as one lot comes out, another lot goes in. As you can see, they've all got plant collars on them now to protect them as well from the slugs. Job's a good one. Okay, we're getting soaked. Let's get out of this bloody rain. So, like I say, Buttercup, mischievous as ever, driving me absolutely insane. But we've we managed to get the brassicas in, and we put some plant collars on, and we've added some lime. The lime basically was to lift the pH up to about 7.5. It was about 6.5, and I wanted I always put lime in with my brassicas anyway. It's a good, it's you know, if you've got clubroot or out like that in your beds, it helps. And I have had clubroot in that bed, so that was another reason why I put it in. The plant collars is just basically to keep the slugs off them and everything. And it's the, like I say, the dull side down, and you bend the tabs down and then slide it around them, and it works a treat. The next clip I'm going to show you is me planting these strawberries. Now I had two different varieties of strawberries. You're going to see them in the first clip. You're going to see me tilling the bed, and then you're going to see me planting them after a fashion. So with that, let me show you the variety that we've been using, and I'll show you me putting them in. Well guys, I've took the them plastic cloches out of this bed now. I'm just going to run my tiller over the top of it, level it all out, and then we're going to put my strawberries into here. But yeah, I certainly won't be putting them in the underneath the cloches again, because I managed to kill the last lot. So yeah, just get the tiller, just run it across all this lot. Make short work of everything, this. So we cleared this bed, tidied it all up. The next bed will be the bed in front of it where Buttercup's scratching the hell out of the boards. Don't do that, you'll fall a bit, you bugger. But I've got to take there's a bush out there I've got to take out. I've got to tidy all that up. We will be putting strawberries into this bed very soon. Got a pile of them on my table, in fact 2 different varieties. But what I'm going to do now, put that bucket of weeds into the bag that I've got over there, wash all my tools, and I think we're done for the night here. Like I say, we do one job at a time, and that's how we get everything done. We don't just keep switching around. If you do that, you're never going to get done. You concentrate on the spot you're working on and finish it off. Don't just leave it. Don't go. If you're going to stop, make sure you come back the next day and get on with it. But yeah, this is all tidied up now, been tilled. Strawberries will be going in here shortly. I do want to get more scaffolding boards and sort this out, but getting hold of them is like hen's teeth, so we're going to have to find something else what we can use here. That cheeky bugger there. Oh. He's ringneck dove's pushing its luck with Buttercup. She's gone in hiding underneath the rhubarb. She never gets them, they're too fast for her. However, she does like to try and get them. She's awesome at catching mice and rats though. I bet she sneaks the odd one or two, what I don't know about. But anyway, this bed is all ready to rock and roll for the strawberries now. So these are the strawberries I'm going to be putting into the raised bed over there. I've got 16 of these, they're called Buddy, and I've got 20 of these called Victoria. Now I might just put the Buddy into the bed, and these I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but yeah, they look healthy enough. A few strawberries on them. I oiled the bed last night and took the cloches, what was on it, off. So yeah, there's 16 of these Buddy, and I think there's 20 at the Victoria. So we'll be putting these into the bed later. At the moment I'm just getting ready to go to the hospital. I've got to go over there to have first series of injections. A lot of butterflies around today. A lot of the cabbage whites, and there's a few others, tortoise shell, what they call them, red admirals and stuff like that, and cormers. That's a little cormer just seen then. Oh, Buttercup's woken up. I'll sneak off from her in a bit. Well, she's just getting comfortable, that's good. But yeah, we will be putting these into the raised bed later, if all goes to plan. Well guys, today we're going to put some strawberries. They're called Buddy. I'm going to put 2 rows of 8 into this bed. Trouble is, it's raining intermittently, and we've actually got thunder and lightning, so you might hear a few rumbles of light, thunder and flashes of lightning in this video. But I'm going to get me 2 trays of Buddy strawberries. We'll equal them out, and we'll put them in this bed. So I'm going to go and get them now, and I'll show you what they look like when we've got them all lined up, and then we'll get them planted. I'll be right back. Well guys, these are my Buddy strawberries. We've got 16 of them, and well, I'm going to be putting them into this bed, but that's the sort of position we're going to put them in. I could do with getting some string and making sure they're all nice and level, otherwise it's going to drive me insane with them having them staggered. But they look pretty healthy, and might get 1 or 2 more strawberries from them. There's actually strawberries on them, so yeah, let's get them in. Let's get down for a closer look. Well guys, as you see, we've put a line in. I didn't have the camera turned on when I did that, unfortunately, but it's just to keep the strawberries straight in a row. It'd drive me insane if they ain't. We're going to put the strawberries to the line. This is going to be 2 rows of 8, and I've got to be pretty quick because, like I say, it's it's raining. Well, it has been raining, so I'll come in for a closer look and show me putting a few of these in, and then I'll show you when they're all done. We don't want to spend all day showing you putting these in, but show you how good the soil is. In fact, I'm sinking in it as a step in it, unfortunately. So guys, as you can see, we've got the strawberries. Ground's very dry, even though it's been raining. We've had almost a week of rain, and look how dry that is. That's after a week. Yeah, do a couple more. Yeah, these are called Buddy, by the way. That's what they're called. Well guys, this is what we call perfect timing. We just got the strawberries in and it's hammering down with rain, so we don't need to water them. So I'm going to get out of this rain before I catch me death. So there's 16 buddy strawberries in there. So yeah, that's another job done. The next job I'm going to show you, well actually it's not a job, I was sat in a chair midweek, and I was potting these it's called mini pop F1 sweetcorn. We was putting them into pots. What are you doing, Buttercup? Snuggling up, ain't you? So I'm going to show me actually doing that now. Well guys, you join me me just putting on these mini pop sweet corn. Now these are the tiny corn, these, and I had them in a tray and I've had to separate them all. What a faffing about that was. But yeah, we managed to get them all out, and what I'm doing now is just putting them into these pots for the time being. I haven't got no room in my beds at the moment for these, however I will have shortly. And like I say, these are the small corn. They're not like the golden fleece and what have you. Plant them about the same depth. I think these are sit in the back greenhouse. By the way, I washed these, all these pots have been washed. So they've all been washed and now I'm covering them in muck. Just typical. Yeah, they're called mini pop. Got about 20 odd of them. Yeah, they'll stay in these pots until I'm ready for them. Probably another week or two. By then they would have rooted up really well. Yeah, clover multi-purpose if you want to know what the compost is. Yeah, these trays that I'm putting them in, they're like they're basically a drip tray. So I just soak them from the bottom and let the capillary action water the corn. I initially water the top for the first watering. Oh, just got to push that bloody root down there. Yeah, these are flyaway. Yeah, what a job I had trying to separate them all. And then you should have seen it. It was really fun, I tell you. Yeah, I didn't have the camera turned on, unfortunately, for that bit. Plus, I couldn't have used the footage. There was a lot of very bad language. Try and get them in the centre of the pot. Makes it easier when I'm putting them in the beds. Yeah, I've got compost all over my pants here. Typical. I want to get all this done now because I won't be able to do it in a couple of days. I won't be able to even lift my bloody arm up. But I have all sorts of injections. I can't have it in this shoulder, so it's got to be in the other shoulder, in this arm here. One more to do. Bloody hell. Not exactly broken down properly, that. There goes the last one. So we've got 22 of these. I'm only going to use 20 of them. I might be able to get the other two in, I don't know. But yeah, we got 22 of these. They're called Baby F1 Mini Pops. Right, I'm going to add some. Well, I'm going to fill up the drip tray with water. I'm going to have to find another drip tray for these two here. Might even be able to squeeze them in. I don't know. Maybe I might be able to manipulate them around. Well, that's one. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I reckon I can get all of them in here. There we go. We got them all in. There's a result. So there's 22 mini pops in there. Sweetcorn. What are you doing, Buttercup? Keep out that bag. Oh, right. You're killing me. She's going for it, isn't she? Let's move. Don't you even think about it. I'm going to put these in the greenhouse. I'll show you where I put them in a moment. Well guys, this is where I put them baby mini pops, all 22 of them, in the back greenhouse. These are all my chilies. More chilies over here. I need to clear this up here. Can't get in the bloody greenhouse. I need to sort this out as well. This is my ginger. Maybe put it in a bigger pot. Maybe in one of these 30-litre buckets might be a good idea to put my ginger in. And yeah, it's doing all right. But where it is at the moment, it's not in the right place. I mean, in fact, I really could put it on that drip tray for now. Get it into the sunshine, get it into the daylight. These grapes are looking good all along here. But anyway, that's where we've got them mini pops. Like I said, they're a small sweet corn. You stir fry them basically in a little wok. So they're in the back greenhouse, as you just saw. We were putting them into probably the brassica cage once we take some of the cabbages out. What else were we doing? Oh, I'm almost forgot about my tomatoes. We've actually been in here, we've been cutting all the leaves off the bottom of the tomatoes, and we've been harvesting a few tomatoes as well, so I'll put a couple of little clips together to show you what we were doing. Well guys, what we're doing, we're trimming, I'm just taking all these bottom leaves off these, trimming them up so the light can get to all these tomatoes. And I got my job on my hand because I've got Buttercup right behind me in the way, but all these bottom leaves I'm going to be cutting off here just to get some circulation going around the bottom of the plant so we don't end up with blight, because it will happen. I've got to be very careful. It gets too humid in this greenhouse and that's what will destroy them. But there's quite a lot of tomatoes there. I like I say, they go all the way up. Right, anyway, we'll trim them up, and I'm only doing them around the bottoms. Do you like this one here? I've just been snipping at it, so they'll have them nice and clear and the air can circulate. Right, anyway, we'll fill that bucket up in a minute. Well, it looks much better in there now. There's, you can actually see the tomatoes. We cleared underneath the bottoms of them to let the air circulate. All the tops are in there. I'm just wondering where I put me. Oh, there's me water. Just wondering where my water bottle is. Oh God, here she comes. Monkey's paw. But yeah, we've got a few red ones there. Got some nice ones in the front greenhouse as well. Not as many, but we have got some. Anyway, I've like I said, done all the weeding. Here she comes. So now I was going to put my strawberries in, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that now. She's put pay to that. But yeah, some nice tomatoes in there. You can see them San Marinos now. There's not many of them on it, but look at this tiny little plant. Stunted as hell, that. Oh well, no biggie. Well guys, just been in the front greenhouse and just picked a few of these tomatoes, and like I say, we'll get a few of these as well. Take them all. Yep, quite a lot of ripe ones. They're not quite ripe yet, but there's others. I like them when they're just like this here, just going like that. Okay, oh God, hit the bloody deck then again. Not quite ready. Well, I think we've got enough. These cherry tomatoes, these Black Russians in here, they're almost ready to go. Be taking a few of them as well shortly. But I think we've got enough there. Little fire bucket with some nice tomatoes. Right, I've still got. Was just about to go and get some water for the watering cans for the front greenhouse, and it started raining, so I started to collect a few tomatoes. Anyway, we've got a few there. We don't need them all. Oh, some more of them San Marino tomatoes there. Be picking these by the end of the next couple of days. Yeah, the reason, as I was saying there in the clip, is the reason why we take all the leaves off the bottom, and we thin some of the leaves out on around the tomatoes. Is basically to prevent them getting too humid in here. it gets too humid, what tends to happen, the blight starts, and you definitely don't want blight. If you get blight on your tomatoes, it go through the lot in a week, and it's really annoying. It's happened to me just once before, and it was no fault of my own really. And I lost a load of tomatoes because my next door neighbour at the time had actually got it themselves, and it spread onto my bushes outside, and it was just ready for picking as well. I was really annoyed, but yeah, it is. That's the reason why I cleared all the foliage, and we got a few nice tomatoes there, as you saw. The San Marino that we was looking at, I said wasn't ripe yet. Well, they are ripe now. Before I turn the video off, I swing the camera around and show them you, because they're ready for taking. But yeah, we got that last clip I said I was going to show you, but we've been wasting his money on the car boots sales this morning. I didn't think there'd be any coin dealers on there, but there was one guy and he had a few coins and he wanted to get rid of him, and I bought them pretty cheaply. I have actually got other coins which I've acquired as well, which I'm going to show you throughout the week. So check this out and we'll be right back. Well guys, these are what I've been buying on the car boots today. I bought these free, still improved frosted silver £1 coins from the state of Jersey. Paris's St. Ozen, St. Trinity and St. Mary. 1987, 88 and 89, bit basically like a date run. I bought them free, and I bought this bicentenary Battle of Jersey, again 1781 to 1981. This is a silver proof, bit of tone in there, square coin, and I paid £35 for the lot. Okay, that's what I paid, £35 on eBay. 60 25 30 quid. So, you know, 200 quid, pay 35 quid for all them. That was a bargain. I got a couple of other coins come this week. I'll just close these up. These are going in a case never to be seen again. So we'll put these to one side. Let's have a look at these. These are Britannias. Now, this is the first Britannia with King Charles on. And it's a 1 ounce hunk of silver. However, this one is Queen Elizabeth, and it's a part of my date run. It's a 2004, whereas this one's 2023. These, as they get older, they get dearer. I paid £30 each for them. That's about right for these. You will pay, they will go up in value. Probably pay about 40 for that one because it's older. So yeah, that's a few coins that I've been buying. Let's put this to one side. Now I'll show you these ones. These are the latest strike your owns. That one was struck on the day, that one wasn't. Two the same coins, but what you're paying for it is the packaging. That one cost me 15 quid. That one cost me 30 quid. That one, in a year's time, will probably cost you 100 quid because there was only so many made on the day. Remember, these are strike on the day. Then I bought, there's another strike your own. This is Harry Potter, I think, is it? Hogwarts, if I'm not mistaken. This is strike your own. Then we got Harry Potter, another strike your own. Is it Harry Potter? Dumbledore. And then we got this this other one here, this Edward Jenner £2 strike your own. Again, these now complete all me strike your owns. I've got every strike your own that was been come out the Royal Mint. So these are just a few what I've been buying this week. I've not been bothering with them for a while, so I decided to buy them. So I've got the full set. I've got every single one of these strike your owns. The Snowmans was a good buy. I paid 15 quid each for them, and they're going for about 130, 140 quid now. So some of these coins are very valuable. Like the Prince Harry, when he got married to Meghan, I paid, I think it was about, I paid 50 quid for it. They're selling for about 300, 400 quid now. But yeah, these strike your owns are pretty awesome. So we got the strike your owns, we got all these. So I think the buy the week at these for 35 quid. I got all them for 35 quid. There's over 200 quid worth of coins there. These, well, there's 60 quid there. And these, well, I forget how much they are now, but they're not cheap. So that's what I've been wasting my money on this week, guys. So there we go, folks. That's what I've been wasting my money on. Some cracking bargains there. I mean, those coin tubers who watch my videos, they know I got a good deal there. And like I say, never ever buy something if you ain't done any research on them. You'll lose a fortune. Study before you buy, and you know, and always try and get it as cheap as you possibly can. Anyway, I'm going to swing the camera out now. I'm going to just quickly show you. See them down there on the floor. There, see how they've all gone red, and that's happened in the last day or two. So you know, when I did that video, it was in the middle of the week. Anyway, I'm going to get off. I've got to get the video edited. Buttercup's just jumped down, and I can get to me drink before I do anything else. I have got other clips to show you, but the video is way too long. You know it's too long, and like I said, I've talked long and hard, and you know I've talked long enough. So that's it for this week. So from me and Buttercup, goodbye for now.